Hey guys, good morning. I am trying to get me some breakfast. I don't have much stuff in here. I can't wait until Friday. I will go, well actually I can't go shopping Friday. I think Lily and I will go to Costco Saturday morning. I heard that the meat is cheaper there, so I really want to go there. Actually by my job on Friday also, the meat there is cheaper as well. Cheaper than other stores, which I find very interesting. And I think a lot of their stuff is actually cheaper. And that's really interesting to me based on the demographics of the area. I find that in Korea, certain areas have much cheaper produce, much cheaper food. I'm like, is it because there's mostly old people there? Like, is it regulated by the government? Like, I'm really, really confused. Like, even the street food is, you know, way cheaper. And or is that just because there's not a lot of foreign population, there's not a lot of tourism in that area, you know, because Myeongdong and Hongdae and Yeongdeungpo, all these areas, you know, everything is more expensive, more pricey. But if you go to like where there's a lot of elderly folks, you can find pretty cheap things, and they most of the time taste way better. But anyways, I'm gonna get to this, I guess. I don't know, I gotta find my pot. I don't know where my pot is. So I'm on my way to my job, right? I noticed that over here in front of the GS, there's only one table. That's not normal. There's usually a bunch of tables so the old people can sit there. They usually sit there, eat ramen, drink makgeolli, and that's just something that's like really, really beautiful to me. I love seeing them sitting there laughing, having fun with each other, playing board games or whatever. So if that changes, I think I'll be really sad, because I feel like that's a huge part of, you know, culture. It is. And that's something, you know, I used to see out in Jongno-gu, more like with the drinking tents. And it was nice to have another area where I could see that. I mentioned I had a big announcement I didn't mention, and that was that my manager asked me if I was going to stay again. However, I have to talk to my coworker today, because she said that one of my schools is only going to be 10 months next year. I'm like, wait, what? So I don't know exactly how that's going to go. And she said January, February 2022 because of construction with plumbing. I'm like, wait a minute, 2024 is this coming January and February. So I have to really talk to my coworker, ask her what exactly our manager said about that, and how that's going to affect, one, the end of this year, two, our pockets. That's the most important. And yeah, because I'm like, my other school already ends at the end of January. And if this one is going to not be in January, and that means we end in December, then I'm going to have to find other work quickly. I do have another school that I could possibly work, but their payment is way less. So I need to find other people like me, F visas, who maybe need someone to substitute for them. And there are people going on longer holidays who do in January. However, usually it doesn't work out for me because they need someone for the whole week. And I'm going to be at my other school Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. This school's only, Monday, Tuesday, Friday. This school's only Wednesday, Thursday. Other good news is I get paid Friday. I can finally get my tires fixed. I'm so excited because your girl needs those tires fixed. I need to be driving Monday, Tuesday, Friday. I don't care about Wednesday, Thursday. It's easy to get to this job. Just one train. So it doesn't take me long to get home. I can still get home 5:20, 5:30-ish. Or to Lily, So it's not a big deal. Anyways, I'm out of here. Peace. Hey guys, I'm in my class, and I will say I do have one complaint, and it's the fact that I have to be here 30 minutes before my class starts, right? But today, that's 1 o'clock, right? But oftentimes when I get here, there are students coming in right away at 12:30. So I'm like, why can't we just start class at 12:45? You know, 15 minutes sooner. And the students are like, oh, some of us don't get out until later. I'm like, what? So they all get out at different times. So I think that's really interesting, but it's also frustrating. We're like, why do they not all get done with their last class at the same time so that I could start my class sooner? They're just watching some song. But most of the students aren't even paying attention to this. They're playing together. Just finished work and the sky is so beautiful. Oh, this guy's selling socks. 24 mana. That's interesting. But I had the most interesting time with one of my students. So today, my student, so I gave them soap, you know, the little like paper soap, and I was like, oh, you put water on it and you know, you can wash your hands. This is the end of class, by the way. I'm like, I see in the class, they can go use it. You know, I just wanted them to see it. They never saw it before. So one of my more exciting students, he decides to spit on it and spits on it, and then he's like, oh my gosh, it really is soap. And I was like, well, now your hands are dirty because you spit on the soap. So I had to give him a wipe, and he's like, oh my gosh, teacher. I'm like, you're the one who did this, not me. So he's always so energetic, and he's such a funny kid, but he's really too loud in my class, like way too loud. You know, these are some of my favorite students who are like that, because that's like me. You know, I just want to every day and show all my energy, but of course I can't. I'm sorry guys, I'm walking, I got a bag on my arms. Oh, walk into my train stop, got a bag on my arms, and my phone is like weird right now because I'm like, why is it so close to my freaking face? Get out my freaking face. Anyways, let's look at the sky. Wow, so beautiful. Hey there guys, it is about to be 10:30, Lily's bedtime. I can hear her watching a show. I finished teaching 30 minutes ago, submitted all my stuff maybe like 2 minutes after the class, and yeah, I started reading this book called Educated. It's a memoir by Tara Westover. This was a New York Times #1 bestseller and 10 best books of 2018. I also heard from a couple of students that this was a really good book. It also said that Bill Gates also really loved this book, and it was named best books of the year by so many different places. So I read the front cover and I said, this sounds very interesting. So I'm intrigued to read it. I really want to read this other book called The Great Divorce because I never actually finished it. And yeah, I think I'm just in a reading mode. But right now I'm going to head over to my piano. Wait, that's not my piano piano. And I'm going to practice a bit. And we'll see how that goes. Oh. And as you can tell, I am tired. Yeah, but I'm going to practice until 11 and then I'm going to bed. I wanted to show you guys playing a song, but you can't really see me and this phone might fall while playing. So, but here we go. Here we go. Oh, right. Almost completely perfect. I was actually right when I changed, but I thought I was wrong. So yeah, I wish I could sing this, but I can't sing with that. But now I will finally go on to the next page. Yeah, I'm trying to finish this book, as I mentioned before, the end of this month. And now it is 10:40. I have 20 more minutes. I am on page 56, and I play until I almost have whatever it is I'm doing perfect. So I've played actually that song perfect before, so it's not a big deal to me to miss one section right now, but I'm gonna try this next one and then go from there. And guys, with that, I'm gonna say goodbye. See ya tomorrow.